Welcome back to Rohan, my fellow horse lords. In the last episode, I was helping out some of these poor people here who were attacked by orcs, their farm, their villages, everything attacked. Thankfully, we helped out some of the survivors, and he has sent me to attack the orcs in a location where they presumably have set up camp. So, that's what we're going to be starting this episode off with. What is all this? Deeds and reputation, all that good stuff. Alright, let's go. That warg is hauling. So, I guess I'm going over here. I know he mentioned it was a former Gondorian tower, and that's certainly what that looks like. So, let's see what's going on over there. Got some beautiful willow trees over there. Reminds me of Old Man Willow, all the way back in the old forest. What was that, season 3? Do you guys remember that far back? The old forest. I'm sure you remember the deed to get all the flowers in there. Anyways, pretty cool area. Okay, let me dismount. There is a quest available. A company of orcs has taken to the ruins of the ancient tower Minas Tirith and have begun to use it as an outpost from which to attack the neighboring homes. So I gotta defeat some orcs in here. I can certainly do that. It's a beautiful place. Nice place to set up shop. You know, you get this tower, this beautiful... What is that, a lake? Would you call that a lake? I don't know. I don't think that's a lake. But it's beautiful. I like it. A little bit of water, a little bit of willow trees. Good scenery. A little bit of nature. That's all you really need. Speaking of nature, and being close to nature in your space, I've been getting really into plants recently. I don't know. I went down a rabbit hole kind of reading about them and watching YouTube videos on apartment plants. Next thing I know, I'm at the store, and I'm buying a ton of plants, and now my apartment is littered with plants. I got some really cool ones. If you're into that kind of stuff, and you have a favorite type of plant, indoor plant, let me know. I would love to see what they are, and maybe even add them to my collection. It has been fun having them, though. It's fun taking care of the plants, and also just having all that wildlife, I guess, in my space. It's fun. I don't know why I'm getting so off topic here. I know some of you guys enjoy the non-LOTRO related sort of commentary about my life in general, but for the most part I try to keep it game related. The number of orcs remaining in Minas Tirith has been reduced due to your efforts. Okay, so nothing else here. So there is a ladder. Zunum. Looks like he's the leader here. I'm going to ambush him. Ah, he silenced me, the little critter. There you go. You have defeated the orc leader. Perfect. So that was it, apparently. In here for right now, anyways. Can I get on my war steed while in combat? I can. That's really nice. It makes sense, right? Because it's a combat-oriented sort of thing. Let me just come over here. I feel like there should be a quest down here or something. I don't know. It's like a little waterfall. No, there's nothing to interact with around here. Just a nice little area. Alright. The tower by the stream. Dang it, I tried so hard to avoid aggro. I think I did, actually. I'm not an aggro, am I? Springview Estates.
What business have you with the Rohirrim?
Your actions have brought me some peace, for I know that a great measure of justice has been delivered. Once again, you have proven to be a warden without equal. We are ever in your debt, friend.
The Rohirrim have need of your services.
I believe it is time for us to part. The pain of my wound regresses, and I have gathered enough strength to walk for some distance. We will not remain safe here with the orcs about, and I must find better shelter to protect my son. Before we depart, it is worth noting that a Rohirrim scout from Cliving passed this way not long ago. He traveled south searching for someone both savvy and skilled to help him with an important task. He requested my aid, but I explained that I would be more of a hindrance than a help to him. You have both the strength and the courage to help others. Perhaps you would be a more capable assistant to him. May fortune follow you, friend. I can never truly repay you for what you have done for us. Alright, so this repeatable quest, by the way, is one I have already done in the previous episode. Just in case you were wondering. So let's go talk with this scout. I thought I was headed to Cliving, but on my way there, you know, I've stopped at like 3 different quest hubs by now. I'm not complaining, I'm just saying. I was expecting to be in Cliving like 3 episodes ago. Okay, very good.
Your aid is welcome, friend.
A hearty greeting to you, stranger. I have some rather important tasks that need carrying out, and I am in need of a savvy and skilled assistant. Before you decide, just know that it will be favorable for both of us to work together.
Welcome. Stay a moment and speak with me.
You stand before the esteemed Caddarbrand, renowned tracker, game hunter, and personal scout of Reeve Athelward. I would like to offer you a rare and wonderful opportunity, the chance to become my apprentice. Working for Athelward awards much privilege and prestige, something a modest hobbit such as yourself would be hard-pressed to find elsewhere. Prove your abilities to me, and there will be profit in this for us all. Let us begin with a simple task for an aspiring tracker. The hides of the Norcroft brown bears can be sold to nearby merchants for a meaningful sum, but convincing a bear to part with its hide is not without considerable danger. Gather a supply of bear hides and prove that you are more than a mere novice at hunting. Okay, quite an arrogant guy here, but I will do his quest for him, no problem. Let's go hunt some bear. Remember, there were a lot of them outside of that orc camp up ahead. There's one. Let me round a few of these up. I like that. I like using the war steed to round up some enemies. I think that makes it nice and efficient. There's one here. And one here. And I guess I'll dismount and fight both of these. There you go. That's all 5 of them already. Let's roll. What do you guys think about Rohan? I've heard so many mixed things about it. I remember reading when it first came out that people just did not like this expansion for whatever reason. But in my opinion, it's so good. The music is so good. I feel like the quests are really interesting and streamlined. The enemies are interesting. I think the maps are very well developed. I don't know why people were complaining about this expansion. So I kind of wonder, what do people actually think about this? I'm curious to know. I can only speak for myself, and I'm having a blast with this expansion. I think they did a great job. Come on. Alright, well.
Welcome, my friend.
Did something disrupt your hunting? I would have expected the job finished with a bit more haste, but I suppose I cannot expect you to possess the speed of a professional, such as myself. Nonetheless, the task is done, and you are still whole and hale. I'll wager you are ready for a more difficult challenge.
The Rohirrim are grateful for your aid.
In order to truly make a name for yourself, you will need to go after a much more noteworthy kill, and I just happen to know of such a prey. Umbal, the Wolf Mother. I have tracked her trail to the warrens west of here, but I will leave the rest to you. Umbal and her offspring have terrorized farmers and lone travelers for years. Were you to defeat her, you would surely gain the recognition even among the nobles of Cliving. Just by chance, I know someone who would pay dearly to have Umbal mounted above his fireplace. Please bring back her head as a trophy, undamaged, if it is not much trouble. Okay. Let's go fight Umbal. Is that a cave? Is this that one cave from way back in the day? What is it? Let me go in here and just kind of see. I'm curious. What a weird place. Zursnaga's hideout. How interesting. I wonder if it's worth exploring here or if I'm going to have to come back for a quest. I love the glowing plants though. That's really cool. I don't know, should I keep going or come back to this place if I get a quest here? I think I am going to get out of here, but just make a mental note that this cave exists. Therefore, if I don't get any quests here, I'll come back and just keep exploring in there. I just would hate to go through the whole thing and spend like 20 minutes and then get nothing out of it, but then next episode get a quest to come in here and do it all again. That's what I'm trying to avoid. Let's go fight Umbal though. Still think these wolves are so weird. Look at that. What a weird looking wolf. You know, I was just talking about how I've been loving the Rohan expansion here, but if I have one complaint, it's the design of these wolves. Can't get over it. Caddarbrand places value in animal hides that can be sold to merchants and traders. Fine wolf pelts should fetch a fair price and would likely be exactly the sort of thing that Caddarbrand would offer a reward for. Lots of wolves here if you look at the minimap. I'm just gonna start running, trying to find Umbal, the big boss here. And I guess it's... I don't know, it's up there somewhere. Okay. Let me try to climb up. There she is. She's being protected by her cubs. Very good. So that's everything. Time to go turn these quests in. Hooray, I'm just gonna jump. gonna run. Quite a long time of broken legs here. Always. You know, if the developers really want to make money on this game, you know what would make them immediately rich and make this the most profitable game of all times that's ever been released? If they released an item in the LOTRO store, permanent ability to not have broken legs. I would pay a lot of money for that. Make that item a reality. I'd be so happy.
Your aid is welcome, friend.
This is a remarkable trophy. Your work speaks for itself, and you are indeed worthy of my trust. When I deliver this to my charitable associates, I shall proudly exclaim how the terror Ambal was bravely bested by Kippen, Caddarbrand's apprentice. I'm happy to give you this reward for your small part that you played in removing this foe to many. This guy's hilarious. I like how you get a title, Caddarbrand's apprentice. That's hilarious.
Greetings. If you have a moment, I have need of your assistance.
See, there you go. He wants me to go in that cave. Perhaps you are curious as to why I am encamped here and not hunting orcs near Cliving? Allow me to explain, my dear apprentice. You see, I'm on a mission from Weave Athelward himself. He has placed a rather large bounty on the head of an Uruk named Zursnaga, and I plan to collect it. Zursnaga and his company unwittingly attacked the gates of Cliving in an attempt to infiltrate the city. Our riders destroyed the attacking force and sent Zursnaga fleeing south. Athelward was outraged by this attack and was demanded that the Uruk be slain at any cost. I have reason to believe that Zursnaga has been hiding in a cave to the southwest beyond the Wolf Warrens. You have proven yourself rather skilled. I will not be opposed to letting you handle the Uruk if you are interested in sharing a portion of the bounty reward with me.
Greetings, friend of the Rohirrim.
These pack wolf pelts should fetch a fine price at the market. You're quickly proving to be more capable than you at first appear. I certainly could have gathered these pelts myself had I not more important tasks at hand, yet I do feel this warrants a suitable reward. Fine thinking on your part. Okay, let's go to that cave. Straight ahead. I like how there are wild horses here in Rohan. I mean, I really do think they did an excellent job with the expansion. The map is very well developed. It's exactly what I would expect out of Rohan. Not sure why I've read that this expansion got hate. I will say the mounted combat is not very interesting and not very good, but that's a minor thing, honestly. The Uruk-hai rebels have carelessly left their weapons strewn about the cave they have inhabited. Removing the weapons from the cavern would make things much more difficult for the enemy force. Let's see, did I miss one here? Alright, let's go pretty deep in here. Let me kill these guys. I don't know why I'm getting vibes back to Sarner out of this little instance here. You guys remember Sarner all the way back in Ered Luin? It's the level 50 instance inside of there. Alright, here he is. Seize for a moment. I must know why the riders hunt me. Is it because of the attack on Cliving? Because I broke my word, disobeyed the wizard? What makes the city different from the others? Refusing to attack a city full of men makes me sick. I regret nothing. First you die, then all of Rohan will follow. Interesting. Looks like there are no items around here, but have defeated the Uruk-hai, so let me go all the way back. It's a fun little cave system. I enjoy it. I like the glowy plants for sure. That lag, man. Wait a minute. No, I almost left without completing my tasks. I still have to get 2 swords. How could I have almost walked out of there? That would have been a pain in the butt. And last one. You have removed the weapons of a great many Uruk-hai, making it improbable for the forces here to ever mount an attack against the Rohirrim. Good. Now I can leave. Alright, let's roll. Riding out.
Welcome and well met, my friend.
Naga is no more? Athelwald will certainly be pleased to know this. I know not the meaning of Naga's words, but the ramblings of a deranged Uruk are of little concern to me. I cannot convey how fortunate I am to have an apprentice so quick to learn. Perhaps with enough training you could even aspire to become as skilled as myself. Let's see. This is interesting. 149 agility. 105 vitality. Some max morale. And some physical mastery rating. I like that. I actually like this better than the helmet I have. I'm going to take it. Although, let me look at this ring. No, I like the current rings I have.
Welcome. Stay a moment and speak with me.
And let me put this helmet on before I forget. There we go. Your deeds have truly impressed me, Kippen. I intend to remain here a while longer, as I have some business with the merchants to the north. But you should be heading towards the capital. Have you forgotten the bounty we discussed? One of Athelward's men should be able to see you and your payment. Travel north along the road into Cliving and seek out Frithhelm. Mention that you have assisted the one and only Caddarbrand with Athelward's Uruk's trouble, and he will see to your share of the reward. I just have a feeling that once I get there to Cliving, everybody is gonna basically laugh about this guy and act like he's a complete fool and make fun of him. That's just a gut feeling I have. I don't know. We'll see. It looks like we're finally ready to go into Cliving. That's gonna also continue the epic storyline. Let's roll. Quite a big city. Look at that. It's huge. Absolutely huge. I'm sure there's going to be a lot of quests and a lot of work to do there. Very impressed by it. Good defensive position here on the hills. Good stuff. You can see the mead hall here in the distance. It was too late when I saw him to avoid him. Alright, and here we are. Cliving is the most impressive sight. Now to find Reeve Athelwald. Wow. Very cool city. Very cool. Alright. So there are some quest rings here for sure.
What brings you to these lands?
Greetings. What brings you to Cliving? Caddarbrand? That braggart. I wager he convinced you to finish his tasks? The only thing greater than his sense of self-pride is his desire to profit from the labor of others. Here's your share. It is doubtless that you deserve it and more. That's funny. I knew it. I just had a feeling.
Rohirrim have need of your service.
I had a feeling. Let me open up the stables here.
Welcome, my friend.
Okay, very good. So yeah, obviously there's going to be a lot of work to do here. A lot of people to meet. A lot of quests to do. So I kind of want to start doing that in the next episode. So thanks for watching this one, and I'll see you next time.